Hi, we're Super Chief and we're from Des Moines, Iowa. This is Jason Monroe on guitar, Ryan Markham on drums and percussion, Haldor von Hammer on vocals, and Rick Terranova on guitar, and our bass player James cannot be with us tonight.
Originally, the things that the way we started the band, the style that we decided that we kind of wanted to go for originally, when we were looking at what was going on in town and around the area. And it was the idea that we thought we would do kind of a classic rock, kind of dual guitar, kind of fun time band, kind of like a Thin Lizzy or something of that nature. Because frankly, it's one of my favorite bands, and it just wasn't really being done around here. So we kind of started working in that vein, and we were originally called the Howling Suns. And we did a couple of shows with that, but things were happening with the lineup, and we ended up posting an ad on Craigslist to look for a drummer and a bassist, and Ryan was we had some tryouts and Ryan came in and blew us away. And when he joined the band, and when our older bass player joined the band, we kind of decided we would take a different we would change things up and take a different stab at what we were doing, because frankly all of us really like heavier, kind of riffier guitar music. And so at that point, we reevaluated what we were doing and kind of just made things a little bit more distorted, looked more a little bit at the heavier side of what we were doing, and we started playing music in that vein. It's my personal opinion that Haldor brings kind of a punk edge to our band that we don't have necessarily as people that play instruments, but he gives us kind of an edge of like, oh, what's going to happen next?
One of the main sort of Super Chief reasons of existence is we do what we want to do. It's not like we don't look at what other people are doing and say, okay, they're getting a sold out crowd at X bar, we need to play like those guys. So it's out, it's available on iTunes, it's available from the Brolester Records online store, which I guess they'll talk about later on. iTunes, Amazon, interpunk.com.
Is it on Amazon too?
Yep.
And actually, if you're in Des Moines, Iowa,
yeah, it's in record stores here.
It's in Red Rooster Records here,
Yep.
owned by Matt Storm.
Which is where we are right
A
now.
beautiful location.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about the content in here. Now, what this will do is it will blow your socks off. So wear several layers of socks if it's cold out, because it will blow at least the first 3 layers if you wear 5 layers.
It's that good.
But if you wear 4 layers, it will actually blow off all of them. Oddly enough.
Oddly enough.
If you wear no socks, it will take your feet off, so.
The skin.
But if you like, when it comes down to it, if you like rock and roll in the vein of riff rock, I think we did a pretty good album.
Yeah, the album is, what is it? What's the album called?
Corporate Dynamite.
That's right.
On Brolester Records.
My name's David Aronson. This is Jeremiah Toon. We are Brolester Records. As far as who we've got signed right now, we've got Super Chief. Obviously on the label, we've got Patrick's Beard and the Rusty Razors. In addition to that, we're distributing the White Elephant's self-titled album. Basically how we go about finding new artists, at least the way we started certainly is going to shows, and that's the main part of it. We have had people contact us. Internet obviously is very helpful, but I mean that's the biggest thing. We just started going to shows right and left. Basically, we take care of all pressing costs. So we basically release the album. Essentially, they record it. We take the material, release it, pay for all of that, market it, promote it. That's where we come in.
Actually, the business part of music, personally, is more fun for me than
Absolutely.
performing or writing music. Like, I love doing that as well, but like the business aspect is really exciting for me, and I like doing this. So it just made sense for this was what we need to do. The hardest part of starting the record label was from taking it from just an idea and just talking about it to actually making it what it is now, like signing bands, putting out albums, doing that stuff.
Another advantage I feel to the agreement that we've got right now is our deal is a one album only deal. So basically, as soon as the band signs with us, that material is ours to release. But if they have additional material and they wanted to go somewhere else with that, they're free and clear to do so the next day, directly after our meeting even. I mean, there's no timeline associated with it as far as 2-3 albums, that sort of thing.
And that was the thing too when we started the label. We researched a bunch of independent record labels, like their deals, what they gave, and we just feel really strong about the record deal we offer when signing with us. You know, it's not constricting. Like David said, it's one album. So if you have 15 songs and you want to release 7 with us, you can do whatever you want with the others.
If you want to inquire into Brolester Records or check out any of our bands, you can find us on Facebook. Otherwise, websites, brolesterrecords.com. You can also follow us on Twitter. Brolester is the name.
At Brolester.
At Brolester.
But the B has to be capitalized or you won't find us.
Is that true?
That's a true story.
Nice.